Dr. Steve was very, very motivated. He walked in, came in for the consultation, and he said, no, I want to get rid of this belly fat. But then he also mentioned that he was taking some medicine for the pressure, and when I did the medical consultation, found out, okay, there was an issue of the high blood cholesterol. That was the cause of his high blood pressure.
So at the beginning of this year, I was having chest pains, and I just decided to seek medical help. I found that I had elevated blood pressure, and the cardiologist put me on like 4 different drugs. It was crazy. But yeah, in my family there's a history of hypertension. My mom and dad both have hypertension. So I had to work on changing my lifestyle. At the same time, the doctor found that I was slightly obese.
His visceral fat was 8, basically getting into abnormal. And that actually motivated him to say, no, what, I have to deal with this. So he went into the program, 8 weeks on the program. His cholesterols were high, his blood cholesterol was high, his blood pressure was high. We're able to reduce, for him he had been on the medicine for quite some time, we're able to reduce his drugs to just 1 drug. And then get his pressures back to the normal range. And we're also able to actually get his blood cholesterols back into normal range.
I felt like I needed a coach because doing what I was doing on my own was really not the best. I used to do lots of cardio exercise, but still I was not eating healthy. So I could have lost more weight, but I realized that all the work I'd done had just lost only 2 kilos. So going to Dr. Andrew, I found out that my body age was 45 years, and that really, really scared me. So basically what he explained to me was that my body was metabolizing food at the age of a 45-year-old. I'm 38. So I felt I needed to do something to get in shape. And he advised that I need to lose visceral fat. It's like invisible fat, usually around the body organs, around the abdomen. And I agreed because if I felt there was any weight around my body, it was around here. It wasn't easy at the beginning to follow the meal plans, but with time, I got into the new routine. It involved changing behavior, having to have proper meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner, which sometimes I used to skip lunch and the like. But the most joyful thing about it, I was doing it with my family. My wife and kids, we would eat the same food, we would do exercise together, and this was just at the beginning of lockdown, so it was fun to get down and do plank, do all those different things together. I highly recommend the Easy Meals program for people with NCDs. Personally, I've benefited. I feel refreshed, I feel alive, and I usually send some of my clients need a behavior change.
The average age of someone with diabetes currently in Uganda is about 35 years. And we know our population is predominantly youth. So somebody who knows the basic math, if it's 35, it's the smaller values which are contributing to drop that down. One thing people don't know is that Africans, after Asians are first, then Africans have a greater predisposition. They are at more risk of getting diabetes because of our genetics. We think this is a disease of the white man, but actually our genetics predispose us. Now what is making it worse, why the age is dropping lower, is because all these unhealthy lifestyles are now coming. So I just ask every Ugandan, a blood sugar test is between 5,000 and 10,000. For those who can afford, find a way of having your blood sugar checked. Check your sugar, know your status. And if you're in the borderline range, about to get it, whatever it is, start doing the right thing. I ask people, you could come in, visit us in Bugolobi, Kampala. We are online, TIMNATH Health Hub, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, and there are more programs. We have our website for our exercise programs, www.gymsinsmallspaces.com, and there's so much more to come, which will be on our main website, www.timnathhealth.com. So there's so much more coming. Just follow us and we shall keep you abreast with what's happening.